Hello, welcome to a day in the life. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be a full day, but it's definitely going to be at least half. I'm just waiting for my friend William, who you have not met before. I don't have all too many friends, I've just got a couple, but the ones I've got, they're good ones. We are heading to Cronulla, which is just a suburb down south in Sydney. And beautiful suburb, and we're going to go there for a little outdoor workout. So William is a trainer. He's got his own training studio, like personal training studio. But that's not how I know him. I've known him for I think 9 years now, and we started training together about a year and a half ago or so. William is very good at strength training, which is by far my least favorite. I don't like strength training at all. I'm more of a endurance, flexibility, mobility kind of guy. But William is also quite, I don't know why I call him William, Will. Will also does a lot of body movement. That's kind of how we started training together, because I'm not amazing at handstands, but I can do a decent handstand. So I'm kind of helping him with some handstand training every now and then, and he helps me with strength training, because honestly, I would just never do strength training if it wasn't for somebody holding me accountable. And I know strength training is super important, but ultimately you need strength for even your handstands, even for running, right? Like I always mess up my knees when I run because I don't have enough strength. I need to actually strengthen my knees, my joints, my tendons and so on. So it's good to have somebody to hold you accountable and kind of like push you to do the things that you don't want to do. Now, he's gonna pick me up in a sec. I'm just packing some lunch or like some food. I made a little protein shake. I've got the banana bread flavor. I've been using it for like, I don't know, 2 weeks now. It's pretty good. I'm plant-based, right? So, oh, and creatine. I don't know what German sourced means, but I don't know. Apparently it's good. On William's recommendation. By the way, True, if you see this, please sponsor me. So I'm plant-based, so obviously I'm extremely protein deficient and about to die. Nah, just kidding, obviously not. I'm actually just really lazy, and I'm a really convenience person when it comes to eating. And sometimes I don't eat because it's just not fast enough to eat, you know what I mean? Like I just want something to be there and then I'm happy to eat it, but if I need to go through too much effort, I'm happy to skip a meal, which is not good. No point in training if you then don't eat enough to actually crystallize the gains, right? It's almost like with plant care. I always say like conditions set the potential, and then you need to realize that potential with your care, right? I think nutrition really sets the potential of, you know, how fit you can be, how good your body can be, and then you need to realize that potential by actually exercising and moving those muscles. Or it could be the other way around as well, you know, exercising sets the potential of your muscle growth, but you need to realize it through nutrition. But I think nutrition is more important than the exercise in itself, right? So I think they always say like 80% of the work is done in the kitchen, and I'm really bad at that. Really bad at that. Like not bad. Not like bad. I'm not super good. Like I do love snacks. I do love junk food, but my favorite food is also salad. Like there's full days where I just eat salad and fruit. It's obviously not giving me all of the micronutrients that I need and so on. So need to work on that, but I've got more time to work on this thing now, right? I don't count macros or anything like that. I just eat to my liking. Like I've done that before. Maybe one day I'll make a more comprehensive video on like my fitness journey. I'm definitely not a fitness influencer or something like that. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a little more realistic than, you know, those super fucking stacked people. So I wouldn't classify myself as like a super fitness freak, but I'm a very sporty person. I've always done sports my whole life, and I love moving my body, and it's really important. It really helps me a lot with my mental health as well. But I'm definitely not like, you know, I'm not interested in the science behind it and all of that. But I've had phases where I did everything, right? I like to try things once. I've had phases where I measured every single gram of food that goes in and track it in an app and understand exactly how many calories has what. I read every single label of everything that I ate. I knew all of the numbers at some stage. You know, when there's like additive 521 and whatever, I knew what the numbers mean and which numbers are good and which ones are bad. Who's that? Hello? Alrighty, I'm back. Talking about, here, look at that. I'm gonna eat some cookies with a one star health rating. Yay. Anyway, let me know if this is something you'd be interested in. Like, I'll tell you a little bit more about like my fitness journey. I think I'm rediscovering my fitness journey at the moment. After my corporate job and this job, I just ended up just sitting on my desk for so many years now, I feel like. Try to keep active, but it just really wasn't a priority. There were so many other things going on in my life. So it's nice to reclaim that time for myself now. It was a huge reason why I quit my corporate job as well. Just to have a little bit more time for the things that I enjoy and I want to do. And I enjoy exercising. And I'll talk a little bit more about my philosophy and so on as well. I'm definitely no bodybuilder. I don't like to train muscles. Like, I'm not going to the gym and be like, oh, today's arm day, I'm gonna get a huge biceps, right? Like, that to me sounds so douchey. It's like, I mean, if you want to do that and you want to stand in front of the mirror and like, fair enough, yeah, you know, I've done that, been there, done that. But what I really like is like movement culture. I don't know if that makes sense, but I always think if you train certain movements, your body will develop in unison, right? It will develop cohesively. My journey with sports always started with actual sports. You know, I started swimming when I was 3. I started playing tennis when I was 5 till the age of 18. So I was never into, let's say, exercising. I was into sports. And as a result of playing sports, you are exercising, right? Only as I was getting a bit older and I have less time to practice sports. I used to play tennis 5 times a week, right? Now that I have less time to practice sports, I like to compensate with exercising, but I always liked being good at something, and then as a result of that, I exercise. So for example, handstands, right? Like, it's a full body thing. Like, you need to have flexibility, mobility, balance, body awareness, mind-muscle connection, and strength. I like the gymnastic rings. I'm trying to do a muscle up again. I used to be able to do one, but not anymore. But that sort of stuff, right? Where you're not training you're not sitting on a bench and like lifting a specific weight to isolate one muscle. I want to train a movement. As a result of that, I do these compound movements that train multiple muscles at the same time in bloody unison. You know what I mean? Like in proportion to each other. That's kind of the goal. Long intro. Let me see where William is, pack my bag. I'm gonna take you along and yeah, see you soon. Also just wanted to address something real quick. I know I look really tired. I feel really tired today. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Wow, looking at myself in the viewfinder is scary right now. I'm not sleeping much at the moment. I don't know why. Like, since I quit my job, I wake up like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, let's get it, let's do it. And I start work. I actually probably work more than I ever have because I'm a really ambitious person. And especially at the beginning, I think it's really important to start things off the right way. So I obviously put a bit of pressure on myself, but I'm enjoying it, right? Like I wake up and I want to do work. I want to edit that video. I want to reply to every single comment. You guys have been so supportive with all of the recent videos and with all of the things going on in my life. I want to acknowledge that, and I want to have that sort of relationship with you. I probably spend about 2 hours replying to comments in the morning before I move on to editing and then filming and more editing. And obviously I get a lot of like life in there as well. I squeeze as much life in there as possible, right? I go for like a run for an hour, walk for an hour after, then to the gym, go see Tim and the doggo and so on. So I'm absolutely enjoying it. I'm enjoying it almost too much. Like, I don't want to sleep because I want to be awake. I want to be conscious and I want to do the things that I want to do. But as a result of that, I feel really sleep deprived. But I figured, you know what? If my body's really sleep deprived, then I probably wouldn't be waking up at 5 a.m., right? This morning I woke up at 5 a.m. It's still dark outside. Why would my body wake up unless, like, it wakes up because it wants to be awake? So let's listen to it, right? But I do think I probably spend a bit too much time on screens. And I think my eyes are really tired as a result of that as well. So even better that it is a nice hot day outside. Or not hot, it's warmish. I think it's like 23 degrees or so, but the sun is always pretty intense. So that's really good because it means we can train outside, get a little bit of vitamin D, and I get my eyes off screens for a little bit. We love a good iced coffee. Are you ready for your first vlog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You got a microphone on there.
Yeah, you need to turn off the radio. Vlog 101, turn off the music and put on the microphone. And then open the door for me.
That microphone.
You're gonna get the full vlog experience today. Hello YouTube, this is William.
Yeah, well,
William, this is YouTube.
welcome to
Yeah.
my world.
Yay!
Let's do this.
It is actually William's world. We're all just kind of partaking.
I like that. That could be
Yes.
the name for the channel,
Exactly.
William's World.
Yeah, in William's world, shirts don't have sleeves and
Damn right.
pants have no legs.
Exactly.
I think I saw William once wearing pants, not shorts. Well, like you wear shorts, but not pants.
When was that? In winter?
With for Carsten's farewell. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you look different. Anyway, they already know a little bit about you.
What do
I
they
already
know?
started the intro.
What, back at the house?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But where are you taking me today?
Today we're gonna go down to the Shire. We're gonna go down to the Shire.
Yeah.
It's 45 minutes south of Sydney.
Nice.
And there's a really good outdoor gym there. My favorite gym in Sydney.
Nice.
Gym. You haven't been there yet?
No, I've been to Cronulla once, and I
Yeah.
think it was in 2013. So
Okay.
11 years ago. I don't cross the bridge much, you know. When I do, I just go to the Botanic Gardens.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Hopefully we can find some good nature as well
I
along the way.
hope so.
Yeah.
I even brought a towel. Like, it's tiny, but in case we go for a swim.
Very good. I was going to mention to you that sometimes, you know, they can on the swim.
Yeah, I did bring swimmers as well.
Yeah, well,
That truck was loud.
swim is
Anyway,
optional.
Swimmers optional.
Maybe we see
Well-
AJ? No? Maybe? No.
I don't think today is a good day. Tomorrow is the
Yeah.
Plant Collectors Fair.
Ah, yeah,
so
okay,
she's
she's
going to be
all
really
over.
busy. I think she's actually there already today. I think today is the setup day. So nothing happening today.
Hi AJ.
But I'll see you. We'll see them in Cronulla, right? William, where have you taken me?
We are in Cronulla, the Shire, and today we're going to be doing our session. Today we're
This
going to
way.
be doing our session right over here.
Nice. That looks epic, actually.
It's fucking sick.
And it's gonna be windy. It's nice here. Alrighty, Mr. William, what's the idea for today? What do you want to train?
Today we are going to work on the rings. So we're going to do
Yes.
some ring muscle ups.
Yes.
We're going to work on your transitions and probably some skin the cats.
Yes.
And pike push-ups, some overhead pressing.
Oh, shit.
It's
All the
hardcore.
shit I
It's gonna
really
be
hate.
fucking hard.
But that's it. Like, these are the things I would never do by myself, you know? If I would be here by myself, I would stretch for 45
Stretch for
minutes, enjoy the sun, and then I would go home. It's a bit of a show off, isn't he? I've never seen William not take off his shirt for that long.
It's coming off, don't worry.
This is not even, is it?
I think we should do some strength work first.
Yeah, okay.
So some chin-ups.
Chin ups.
Yeah.
Easy. That's enough. All right.
6 of them.
I did 5.
Okay, cool.
Do one more.
For a few pike push-ups. These ones.
I did 8. It's good enough, no?
It's a good start.
Well, I don't want to exhaust myself. Your warm-ups is like my whole workout.
No, we're already into the workout.
Good.
We're already into the workout.
Now, I don't actually want this to be like a do this sort of reps and sets
Yeah,
and all
no.
of this sort of stuff.
Well, that's the. How
Well-
do you? That's a challenge. How do you go about doing it without doing that? How do you do that? I think that's for me.
No, I mean, I'm going to refer them back to your YouTube channel for that.
Yeah, to my 3 short stories.
Hey, look, I'm not going to be a personal trainer. I'm not going to give anybody fitness advice on anything here,
Yeah.
right? But to me, like what I would like to pick your brain on, and this is a conversation to the camera actually, is more about movement philosophy. And like, because I've known you for 9 years now,
Yes.
I think, and when I first got to know you, you were like very traditional personal trainer, right? Like working at Anytime Fitness, exactly, bodybuilder, counting your macros, like. But you pivoted a lot, right?
Yeah.
And we used to never train together because I was like, this is so not fucking me. Like, I'm not going, you know, I'm not going to go to Anytime Fitness and like stand in front of the dumbbell rack like that. Nothing wrong with that if that floats your boat. But you pivoted a lot, right?
Only due to injury.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't have got into any of that
yeah,
if I didn't get the shoulder injury. So I
Yeah.
was like, then I started to look into ways to rehab the shoulder.
yeah.
And then the gymnastics, kind of calisthenics training came into the picture.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need to wait for shit to go wrong. Like, you know, you could be proactive about it. That's kind of how I got into it, because when I started my corporate job and I knew, okay, I'm gonna spend 40 to 50 hours seated in front of this desk. And previous to that, I worked in hospitality, like 10, 14 hours on my feet every day, you know, always moving. I was just a bit worried that I'm gonna get really stiff, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have a lot of body aches due to the lack of movement. That's how I discovered like more calisthenics and stuff like that, to prevent injuries or to prevent my body from declining, if that makes sense, you know.
At 30. Oh, sorry.
Now it's 24, 25. No, 24, Jesus. Actually, I think I spent longer in corporate than I spent in hospitality.
Probably.
Oh, do I need the chalk?
You definitely need some chalk.
Nice work. What do we do here?
You hang, either
False grip.
false grip hang, yeah, in preferably your L-sit position.
How long?
Another 15 seconds.
Oh, you.
10. 5. Time. Yes, I got into to rehab injuries
Yeah.
and then just took it from there. And you got it before you got to injuries,
Yeah.
which I think is.
I was just kind of preempting lower back pain. I knew I was going to have lower back pain if I sit on a chair for too long.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into this whole thing. Kind of started stretching and gave up on strength training. Oh, well, not gave up on it. I did the gymnastic rings. Nice form.
Yeah, the pulling's got a bit stronger.
I think that's also something that this whole more like body weight calisthenics thing taught me. It's more about form. It's not about, you know, I remember my one of my work colleagues, he's like, yeah, I do 400 push-ups every day. I was like, if you do 400, like you can't do them right. Like, no chance, like, unless you're super ripped, he wasn't. I was like, so a lot of people just go, or like before I did calisthenics, I was just aiming for like volume or like reps or whatever, but I never really considered form.
Yeah.
But if you do it with good form, it's really hard. Like, it's really hard to even do 20 push-ups if you do really good form, full range of motion and all of that.
Yeah, and why do you need to get to 400 push-ups?
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
people just aim for like a certain number, but that's not the important thing, right? Like,
No, you just take your weightlifting approach or
Yeah.
philosophy and then you just add it to calisthenics. So why do you need to get to 400 reps? Still do 10 to 12,
Yeah.
8 to 12, whatever, but just load it up.
load it up. And the good thing is you can do it anywhere, right? We're doing the hangs again.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing negative muscle ups. For the people like me who can't do normal muscle ups, it's always good to learn the inverse. This is a muscle up. I used to be able to do one. I did one before in my life.
I've
So I
seen you
think
do
that's my
one.
goal. That's my strength training goal. I want to be able to do muscle ups again. I'm slipping.
Chalk?
I need more chalk. And when you go negative, you just try to be as slow as possible.
For sure. It's a chance to learn the pattern, build some strength.
Thing is as well, with all the body weight stuff, everything is core heavy. Everything. Always.
Always.
It's really good.
Full body tension and core.
This is also a great filming location because the airport is right there. We love filming with planes.
Just go L-sit, dip. L-sit to dip.
Where do I put my legs? On the downwards?
Yeah, that's fine. Should be able to get 8. 2 more.
Right. Show us how it's done then.
2
So
arms.
basically for people like me who can't do a muscle up, we're just isolating all of the movements.
Yeah,
So we're
isolate them all together and
We're
then
doing the push, we're doing the pull, we're doing the negatives. In hope to one day put all the puzzle pieces together and turn it into like a movement. Yeah, your legs go slightly higher than mine, good on you. That's how the people on Instagram must feel when they see me shaking my plants.
exactly.
Like, so like, oh shit, I thought mine was big. You know, always a humbling experience training with you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We'll start somewhere.
That's okay. I'm gonna take you trail running.
Yes,
because I feel
that's
like
humbling.
I feel like that's when my
Level
body,
the playing field.
I think that level.
Level.
I don't think it's gonna be very level for you. I think I'm gonna have a bit of an advantage when it comes to running.
I haven't run
Just
in
way
years.
less body to move. You know.
That's 6.
Yeah. No.
2 more dips. Just leave the leg raise. Go 2 more. Good. Power. Lock out. Good.
Did it.
Did it. Done.
So what's happening here?
Yes. Definitely keep those glutes on. Quads flexed.
What about my pelvis?
Pelvis good. Keep it tucked under. You don't want the ribs to flare out. That would almost come in more here. Drop this in. Yeah, keep that position a bit more like that.
Ow.
Yeah. Then when you're done, you can come straight onto this knee extension. This shit you can do every day if you've got bands, if you want to keep your knees on point.
Yeah, so just for reference, I asked Will to help me out to prevent knee injury because I want to run.
Right? Yeah.
Do I go in?
Yeah, you go in, single
Bike?
leg. One leg like that.
Yeah.
And then, but you want to be away from the anchor point like that, facing the anchor point.
And now?
And then his feet straight on. So then it's just a slight knee bend and an extension. So it's just the top of your lunge or the top of your squat. And you are going to build that strength, ideally, flexing through this one here.
Okay.
And take these up high reps, like 20 reps, 15, 20.
Where's the band? Like in the middle of my
Bands
knee?
in the knee, whatever's cool. You know, people say the hair is in the way. Just find something that works. And it's more just the knees go forward, like over the toes, and
Okay.
extend up. And you can just get like,
Okay, yeah. So I
Yeah, actively think of flexing
This one
that VMO
on the wait.
on the way back. So there, and squeeze, lock that in.
Yes. Okay. Got it. This kills. It looks so easy. It is crazy. It honestly looks like I'm doing hardly anything, but it's killing my the lower quad near the knee. So I'm just kind of focusing on pushing this back.
Yeah.
That's what I meant with my comment earlier. Like, you don't need to do 400 push-ups if you do them correctly,
Yeah.
with the correct form. And it's even just little things like which direction is your pelvis, that makes all the difference, right? How are you engaging your shoulder blades and so on. That's why it's good to either have somebody who knows what they're talking about,
Yeah.
or even as vain as it is, I spend a lot of time just going to the gym. When I trained handstands, go to the gym and I just record myself, not to share with the world or the internet, just to see my own form, because it's very hard to do an exercise and assess your own form.
Yeah.
And then in the videos I really realized where my misalignment is and so on. So it's good.
Yeah, like a good assessment tool to see where you are, and then you just modify.
I mean, it's better if you have somebody like you around to correct it then and there, but not everybody has the luxury of being friends with a personal trainer.
Yeah, celebrity trainer.
I've been pushing you to do YouTube for a long time now.
Yeah.
We've probably been talking about it for a year and a half since
Yes.
I started my stuff. So what happened?
Perfectionism, the hindrance of
Yes.
progress.
Yes.
My biggest.
You just don't know where
downfall.
to start, right?
Yeah,
and that's
don't
it.
know
Like,
where to
you
start.
just
Well,
need to get. You just need to start. That's
just
the
need to
main
start,
thing.
yeah.
But look, I have the same conversations with AJ. She was the one who motivated me to do YouTube in the first place. And
Yeah.
now I think I've uploaded like 200 videos, and she
Wow.
hasn't done her first one yet. So I think you just need to do it. Less thinking, more doing.
Yeah, you can do these a bit more dynamic, because I mean, when you're using that knee and you're running, it's going to be more of a dynamic movement.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it doesn't have to be super time under tension, just that kind of explosiveness through the knee.
This one is great for the hip flexors, no?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, especially when that modification, when you pull the ribs
Yeah,
in and
really
you tuck,
notice
then
that,
you really
yeah.
get through here.
Yeah.
So getting away from
That's
that extended
hectic.
position.
That's another thing that calisthenics taught me. I've been always really sporty my whole life. Since I'm 3, I've been doing sports, but I was never really interested, let's say, up until I was probably more early 20s. I was never really interested in exercise in itself. I was interested in sports. Like, I like tennis.
Yeah.
I like swimming, but I wasn't interested in the fitness aspect of it. I was always the laziest on the tennis court, the slowest on the tennis court, but the one that hits the ball the hardest. And like my whole game was, the strategy was run as little as possible.
Yeah.
Well, let's just shoot the fucking lights
the ball
out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll make the other person run. I was never really into the physical aspect of it. But once I started building like a better mind-muscle connection and just understanding my body a little bit better, understanding like even just the terminology, all of these, your shoulder blades retracted, like I never considered any of that. I just thought the chin up is a chin up, and I hate it. But that is intriguing to me. Having like this mind-muscle connection, understanding how your body works, understanding how the muscles tie in together.
Also, the thing, once you've had injuries, are almost a blessing, because then you have to learn about the anatomy.
Yes.
If you invest the time and you're interested in fixing it yourself or getting help, it's like, I learned more about anatomy in the body from when I got the shoulder injury compared to what I learned at PT school.
PT, you telling me PT school wasn't a success?
PT school was a success because it got me my certificate to work as a PT, but you learn, it's like one of those occupations, you learn more on the job.
I think that's every occupation.
Yeah.
Like, I studied business management, does not make me in any shape or form capable of managing a business straight out of uni. Absolutely not. I learned more from my hospitality job that I had while studying than my studies.
Got everything worked up a little bit. Now we're going to go for like proper, your true range of motion. That's more of a passive range.
Yeah.
The band's allowing you to get into that range of motion. Now we go for your active range and strength. So tension throughout the whole body.
Are we preparing for like the world's hardest limbo?
We are. And arms out in front just for counterbalance. Full body tension, like everything. Fists, biceps.
Okay.
Cool.
How low was that? It felt very low.
Pretty low, yeah. Pretty low. Like
I felt super flat.
super low.
You know when you do like a handstand and you film yourself and you're like, this one was really good, and then you look at it and you're like, oh shit.
Wasn't. Let's imagine.
Okay, full.
You can sort lean back a little bit and then here.
Oh, that was lower.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have a
Glute cramp?
yeah, I have a yeah.
Ah, we've identified weakness.
Yes. What's next?
Next is going to be an L-sit to shoulder stand. And this is just something we're making up now.
Okay.
Yeah, just combining things.
Hang on, I'm supposed to do this?
Yes.
I'm fine with the L-sit motion, I think. I'm not understanding this motion.
Yeah. So this motion is you're not going to come in.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
Just come here, tucked.
Tucked.
Bend the arms first, stay compressed, and you just rest.
I'm worried I'm literally going to fall through, land on my face.
That's the. Fall that way?
Yeah.
No, more likely you'll keep going over.
Like,
Yeah.
flip.
But use this. That'll be your support. You don't have to be
look,
there.
I don't have lats to support. Like, you know what I mean? They just go straight through. There's nothing to support here.
So yeah, just tuck. Stay as compact as you can.
Like this.
Yeah, and then you can come over more. Stay tucked. Knees tight against each other.
Feels weird. Okay, it felt better than initially anticipated, to be honest. But
So like why? Because if you're at the bottom of a handstand push-up, I mean, who knows if you're ever going to do it, but you might as well work on it now. You can handstand, right?
yeah, I can
And
do
you can do
handstand.
pike push-ups.
Yes.
And you get strong in the bottom of this, you can do pike handstand push-ups. It's very accessible. So you might as well start working on it now.
Might as well.
Really try work on protraction. So yeah, all the way, all the time. So as you bend, stay working on protraction.
How can I bend and work on protraction?
Strength.
Because
Cool stuff. That's my favorite
the way
answer for everyone.
the way I get protraction is by just pushing with my
Yeah, so
push it like I'm just trying to keep my arms as straight as possible. That's how I protract. I'm just like
for sure, yeah, for sure. So that's a good point. Think of this, like, okay, if you can do a solid plank, right,
Yeah.
you're gonna wanna be here.
Yeah.
And if you wanna do a planche with your legs off the ground, then you're gonna need to be in your strongest shoulder position, even though it's straight arms,
Okay.
protracted. So when you're here, it's like, cool, I'm pressing, I'm starting to round and protract.
Yeah.
I'm protracting,
Yeah.
I'm not here. As soon as the shoulders collapse, you lose.
Yeah, but
all-
as soon as I bend my elbows, I feel like I'm losing that.
Yeah, well, that's like saying
Shape.
that's like demonstrating someone a handstand for the first time and saying, just do this, do that, and they go,
Yeah, just
they
do
try
it.
it, and then they go, fuck, that's impossible, I can never do
Yeah,
that. Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think over here it's more the motion rather than the actual
But this is a
individual
great,
elements
I feel super confident doing that here versus,
on concrete.
yeah, it's epic.
I still don't feel super confident. Okay, tuck. I am now.
Cool. Now you're gonna start breaking at the elbows and keep coming over.
Well, I don't know how to break at the elbow.
As you're going, you bend. As you
No,
go,
this is not the bend I'm doing,
that's
right?
not the bend. The hips need to be over the shoulders. Yeah, that's it. But you need a bend at the elbows before
I
that.
literally
Already.
cannot even bend them.
Before you even the hips.
It's
are
like
coming
fight or flight
up. Yeah,
response.
fear. That's why Daddy's here.
I wish he was.
So elbow bend first before you
Okay.
break here. More before.
I don't know where to.
As you're already pivoting, yeah, that's it. But you should be more protracted there.
I can't fucking do
Sorry.
it. Can we do this exercise next time?
Yeah, we can
as
do
a
it next
first
time.
exercise.
As a first exercise, it makes
Because
sense.
I think right now I'm like I lost.
The F word.
lost it.
Fatigued?
Yeah.
Good. Then the next rep is going to be like this.
Oh.
And then
Do you touch your
can
forehead?
touch the ground to begin with, like rest the head and then lift up. That's how I was like literally 4 weeks ago.
Next time when we do a workout that I'm good at, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Now this looks like proper gymnastics.
Proper shoulder extension. Try to stay as compressed as you can through here.
Nice work.
Do it.
Okay. I've done them before, but never on the bar.
Yeah, so your legs
Which way do I put my hands?
Like that, yeah.
This way?
But the legs can pass through the rings better, right?
Yes.
So really do like a strong leg lift. Okay, now this is going to be tough on the shoulders than usual, and the hands and the wrists.
No, this one's fine.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
I've got the mobility and flexibility.
Stay compressed as hard as you can.
I did it.
Very good.
I
Can
did
you
it.
get that same compression on the way up though?
Very clearly I cannot. Yet.
We can't do back to front ourselves. Sweet. Huh?
Oi, did you see those legs coming through? Let's go for a
And then
swim.
shade.
Let's go. And food.
Food.
Food. But what I like about our sessions is they're not like really traditional sessions, you know what I mean? We don't do like, okay, I mean sometimes we do, we're like 30 minutes, let's go, or like an hour, let's go.
Yeah.
But usually like our sessions are like 3 hours.
Yep.
And we talk about God in the world,
Yeah.
the strength, mobility, flexibility, everything involved. It's a whole experience, you know? That's good.
What if we just end up on like philosophy and
But we do, honestly, we have some of the most robust conversations.
oh, I love that.
We do, no?
Yeah, I like robust conversation.
While
I like
we, in between, do some exercise.
Yeah, I love it.
I
So
mean,
it's like-
you usually do a little more than me. I do like to use the, the tough topics as like a bit of a distraction. It's like, I don't think he knows how many sets I've done. let me distract him with this really tricky question, so he won't be able to count my reps anymore.
Well, what's the meaning of life?
Noise. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna hang out here.
I will get you.
Forever
Yeah,
protein
I often
deficient.
thought about-
Actually, I'm going to insert a little photo because just seeing that in the viewfinder reminds me of this photo we took maybe 9 years ago. So what are we going to do? Are we going to go for a dip?
Damn right.
Look, I got my little
Recovery.
I got my
Nice.
little plant guy shorts. They're actually from the kids range. No, they're from the teenage range. I only brought this towel. How cute is this? But this is also my towel to then get changed in. Actually,
wow.
this is toilets, no?
Yeah, this is toilets.
This is toilets. Okay, I'll go there. Wow, let's see how the action camera handles the wind. It's pretty windy. It's crazy how there's just flowers coming out of the sand. So this is where we just came from a training. We survived.
We
First
survived. We
First time swimming this
survived.
year. That's good.
Yeah, we survived the beach.
Now we're hungry, so we're heading to the one of the best of the best now is a fish bowl. I do love fish bowl. I love salad.
Love a bit of salad.
I think I mentioned that once or twice before. love a good salad. It's literally my favorite food.
Salad and beans.
And this salad even has like bits in it. Like I'm more than happy with green leaf salad. But this salad is like premium, so cabbage. Let's do it.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
What can I get?
This looks really good actually.
I can have some if you want.
No, thank you. This is mine. This is Williams. Nice. Bon appetit.
Buon appetito.
Actually really cold.
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh. It's fresh. And not so exciting. All right, we're heading back.
Heading back to Sydney.
Heading back. Well, we are in Sydney. Actually.
We know.
But
We're heading back to Sydney, yeah.
The part of Sydney. All right. See ya. Take care. I'll see you soon. Monday or so. Monday maybe. Hello. Hello. Are you running away from me? You're running away from me? Right, come here. Are you starving? Starving? Yes, I know. Made it home. Back to my baby. Just before 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is Brettle's dinner time, and today I need to post at 5 o'clock a Bunnings campaign. So I need to work and I need to edit a little bit as well. So the fun part of my day is over and the business part needs to start. Yes, yes, first things first. My baby, my poor baby. Suffering. Come here. Okay, I really need to start working. I wanted to show you my beautiful garden just real quick, and I'll say goodbye. Thanks for coming along on my day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.